Welcome back to In the Zone, live here at the Crystal City Sports Pub. I'm your host, James Flames, sitting here with Jason Herbeck. We're going to... Good, Jason, good. We're going to be recapping some of the hot topics that happened this summer, starting out with the Washington Nationals. So, Jason, what do you think about Steven Strasburg?
I think he's an amazing pitching prospect. The injuries definitely scare me, though. To have two injuries on your throwing arm, within the first 2 months you're in the majors, that's not good.
What do you think about, do you think he's even worth the money they paid him? That $50-something million?
I do. I mean, you look at the people that he was bringing into that stadium, because if you go on a night when he's not there, you can sit anywhere in the house when he's there. You know, they're basically selling out, at least they were in the beginning. But the problem with DC is they're not going to support a team unless you're winning, no matter how good one individual player is.
Right. Well, the interesting thing about that is people were saying that because he's a pitcher, it won't bring as many fans. I tend to disagree with that. I think that they think if they had an everyday player, that it would bring more fans to stand. But I kind of disagree, because you can actually come and watch a pitcher for the whole game, the entire game, whereas in every bat player, they're in the outfield, like it's Ken Griffey Jr., he may catch a fly ball, he's at bat only 3 times a game, but a pitcher, you can actually watch him pitch over the course of a game.
Well, I think a pitcher too, you're paying a pitcher to shut down 9 players on the opposing team, whereas a position player, even though they're playing every day, they can only contribute so much to the team. You know what I mean? A pitcher, you have a shutdown pitcher, that's a guaranteed win every 5th game, basically. You know?
But I will say this: we haven't had a phenom athlete in this town in a long time. Now I know what you're going to say, because I'm wearing the cap, Alexander Ovechkin.
Yep.
But I think the feeling of watching Strasburg, every time he goes out to play, you feel like you're seeing something special. And we haven't had that since Jordan was here.
Nah, see, I disagree, because look, I don't really watch hockey that much.
Right.
I started following the Caps a few years ago. I watched towards the end of the season. I watched in the playoffs. And even though I don't know much about hockey, when you watch Ovechkin play, you can tell he is the best player out on the ice.
True, but the best player is still not the same thing as seeing something special. But I will say he is something special, and I never wanted to go to a hockey game until Ovechkin got here. So I will give you that. But I remember when Jordan was here, even though he was old, I remember when Jordan was here, there was times when Jordan, I think it was a New Year's Eve game, he had 20-something points at the half, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, and that was at the halftime point, at the halftime mark. And I remember thinking, and he had 22 shots in a row, and I remember thinking, I'm watching something special. And even though the Redskins win, and we had winning teams, Orioles won, but you didn't get the chance to see something special like you feel like you're seeing when Strasburg's at the moment.
I agree with Jordan. I mean, I've been a Jordan fan my whole life.
Yeah.
I actually had season tickets his second year with the Wizards.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was electric every time he was in the arena.
Well, I think the only thing we need to know is that I came home one Sunday, and usually my mother's watching Lifetime. She was watching Strasburg. So that's all I got to say. So overall, he's definitely a good thing. But we'll switch gears a little bit. Let's talk some Wizards. Wizards had a big summer.
Yep.
A lot of overhauls. They drafted the #1 player, John Wall. I will admit, I wasn't a big John Wall fan.
No.
I was not a big John Wall fan. He was good, but in college they were hyping him up like he was Iverson. And at the same, I mean, he was fast just like Iverson. He's the same speed, somewhat the same size, but he just didn't impress me.
No.
He just didn't impress me.
Okay, look, Iverson, about the same size, right?
Mm-hmm.
Iverson was a guard playing point guard. John Wall is a natural point guard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
He's the anti-Gilbert Arenas. He is looking to distribute the ball every time he goes down the floor. Arenas is looking to get a shot up. Wall's looking for his teammates. They're going to be a fun team to watch this year. They're going to get out and run. JaVale McGee's looking good on the Team USA for the basketball team. And, they're just going to be a fun team to watch. I don't know how many games they're going to win.
I already know you're going with this, Jason. I already know, but I'm going to tell you this. I watched John Wall in the Summer League. In the Summer League, I'm going to read you some stats, okay? Now, granted, this is Summer League.
Yes,
this is
exactly.
Summer League. I'm going to the iPad, all right? I'm going to the iPad, all right? 23 points a game, 7 assists, 5 turnovers, needs to get it down a little bit.
Yeah.
But what I saw was something I didn't see in college. And to your point, he was distributing the ball, he was getting his teammates involved, and I did see something in him at the pro level that I didn't see in the college level. Even though he was probably still doing it in college, but he really stood out to me in the summer league. He was getting all his teammates involved, and I will say this, I'm going to say playoffs.
No chance.
I'm going to say playoffs, Jason.
No chance.
I'm going playoffs.
No chance. They will be
playoffs.
a really fun team to watch, like I said, but no playoffs this year, which is fine because with Leonsis buying the team, I hope he builds the Wizards the same way he built the Caps, because he built slowly through the draft, which is the only way you're going to win with longevity, especially with the Magic and the Heat both being so loaded in the Southeast Division.
Right.
The Wizards are not going to be winning games for the next couple of years. So let's just build slowly through the draft, see what we got, and then maybe bring in some big name free agents once you got an established playoff team.
I don't
but
know.
it ain't happening this year.
I don't know. I'm going playoffs. I'm going playoffs.
Is that on the record? Are you going on the record with saying the Wizards
that's
are
for
making
later,
the playoffs?
Jason. That's for later. That's for later, okay? It's not basketball time yet, okay? That's for later. But I'm telling you, playoffs, they're going to be going after that 8th seed. Now, to stay in this division, let's talk a little bit about the Miami Heat.
Yep.
The Miami Heat. Miami Heat suck. All right, anyway. Starting to hear about Miami fans on this crew. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, the Miami Heat. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. Can they get it done?
They will win. I think they will win the most games in the regular season this year, but I don't see them winning the championship. I think it's going to take them a while to build chemistry, and there's a lot of good teams in the East this year. And the one thing that nobody's talking about, which is crazy, the Lakers won the championship last year.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about Kobe Bryant. You don't
true.
think Kobe Bryant's in the gym right now just playing that hour-long decision in his mind that everybody had to see?
Yeah.
And they've never won anything.
Yeah, and people are saying that the Miami Heat are pretty much a lock to win a title. It takes more than those three players. I mean, the rest of their team, Mario Chalmers,
Yep.
Sarunas Ilgauskas.
Yep. Mike Miller is nice, though.
Miller.
No, he's nice.
Okay, Mike
if he
Miller's
can stay healthy.
Well, I was just going to say, we just saw him for the Wizards, okay?
Yeah.
He had games where he was on and he was off, but, I mean, come on.
Okay, but look, that dude shot almost 50% from threes last year, and look at last year playing on one of the worst teams in the league, he was getting good looks from threes. This year, he's going to be getting wide open three-pointers the whole year.
Udonis Haslem is in jail, you know.
No, that was his boys' bag. That was
Okay,
in the
you're right.
backseat.
That was his boys. You know, Udonis Haslem. He's got some law issues. And they have Juwan Howard. They have old Juwan Howard. I mean, they have LeBron and a bunch of old guys. I mean.
Well, Wade, too.
Wade.
That's still Wade's team, by the way.
I think it is. That hurts LeBron's legacy. That hurts his legacy. And to that point also, I think that LeBron has really shown that he doesn't want to be, he wants to be a legendary player, but he doesn't want to take that last
He's
shot.
Robin.
He doesn't want to be the man.
He's Robin. He's not
He
Batman.
doesn't want to meet it.
Nah.
Jordan, he will never be.
If he would have won a championship in Cleveland, he would be one of the biggest sports stars in Ohio history.
Yeah.
Now he's just another dude on the Heat.
Yeah, yeah. And that Southeast division is tough. You already mentioned the Lakers in the West.
Yeah.
I even think the Magic are going to be hard.
Yeah.
I think the Magic are going to be hard to beat.
Celtics are back for one more run with Doc Rivers and getting the
That's
old
what I'm saying.
gang back
The
together. And Shaq.
The Celtics to me is the team to beat in the East. They have Shaquille O'Neal, Glenn Davis,
Yep.
big baby, Kevin Garnett,
Yep.
Perkins is going to come back,
Yeah.
and they picked up Jermaine O'Neal. All they got to do is put their hands up.
They didn't get both
Make-
of Jermaine O'Neal's knees, though, in that deal.
Yeah, like I said, play zone, put their hands
Yeah.
up like this, make them shoot. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, that's all they have to do. And
yeah.
don't forget the Wizards.
Come on,
The
man.
Wizards are
I already
the Wizards
forgot
are in the
them.
division.
I already forgot
I'm
them,
telling
and everybody
you,
else did, too.
Don't forget the Wizards. Don't forget the Wizards. Why are you hating on the Wizards?
I don't hate.
You
I'm
sound
a
like
big
you hate on the
no,
Wizards.
No.
I'm
I'm a
telling
big
you,
Wizards
they're gonna
fan.
come
I'm a
through.
realist, though.
They're gonna come
I'm not
through.
a
I don't
blind
know
homer.
why.
I'm not
Why
a
are you
blind
hating on the
homer.
Wizards?
No. They're going to be a fun team to watch. Like I said, Wall will probably win Rookie of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
No playoffs. I guarantee. I don't care if it's basketball
You're not
season or
a
not.
homer,
You can
Jason.
put me on the record for
I
that.
may be a little bit of a homer, but I'm telling you, the Wizards have a young team. Like you said, JaVale McGee, Trevor Booker, Hilton Armstrong. Okay, I had to throw his name out there. Hilton Armstrong, Young Ji Lin from China, and I'm telling you, they're gonna be a young squad on the come up. Gilbert Arenas is gonna have the biggest year.
He'll be good at the 2, I think. I think
Yeah.
that was a good move putting Wall at the 1 and sliding Arenas over to the 2 because Arenas is a gunner, Wall's a point guard.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, Jason. I don't know. Wizards, playoffs. Well, on that note, we have to take a break. Miami Heat still suck. And, and we'll be right back. You're watching In the Zone live here at the Crystal City Sports Club.